What's up, good people? Another Friday of trading. So for the week, I went 1 for 4. The only winning trade that I had this week was Tilray. So net, I took a loss on Badu, Baba, and Win. So I ended up being down net $195 to be exact. Yeah, so I'm down 195 for the week, going 1 for 4. Next week, or let's say today, I got another signal on Win, which they report earnings next week. I believe it's the 3rd, August 3rd. That is on Tuesday. So their prices may be a little elevated. I'm looking at it now. The 103 or the 104 is around my price range. Let me see what they expect. The expected move. They don't have it up yet, but the volatility is it's kind of high, but not too high. Remember, I told you guys volatility affects the price of the options. So going into next week, I'm looking at the 103 or the 104 strike. It's at $98. When TLT, that's not, I need a lineup for that. I got one on GameStop, which I didn't look at the prices. GameStop is at 159. 159. My price range is around the 190, 187.50, or the 185 straight. Which is well over a 10% move. Signal on Beyond Meat, which they report on the 5th, which is Thursday. I need a lineup from the daily, which I don't have. Beyond Meat is at 122. My price range is around the 140. And when I say my price range, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the price of the options contract themselves. It's around the 140. And we're talking about a 14% move. Let me see what the expected move is. They don't have it up yet. Usually right here they have the expected move of what the options market is implying. The volatility is at 93%. Once the volatility gets 50% or better, that is considered high. And the price of the options are going to be expensive because it just represents the level of uncertainty of the stock price's movement. That's what the volatility represents. It represents people speculating about the future and it being uncertain, so the premiums become elevated, especially going into an event like earnings. So this is why I pay attention to volatility. You can typically look at the price of the options and see, okay, the volatility is elevated, so the price of the options will be more expensive. But like I told you guys before, the market rewards patience. Patience to get in and patience to get out. So even though I have a signal, a weekly signal that says buy, I don't have a lineup on the daily first and foremost. And asking it to go up to 140 from 122 is a huge move. Not saying that it can't happen, it can happen, but you're talking about a 14% jump. So so none of these I am willing I'm not willing to assume any risk on today. When is kind of attractive because of the volatility is not that high. %60%. It says 62%. This has been in a downtrend for a minute. And looking at the 103, let's see. AMC. I don't know why that's showing that. No, that's not showing. Oh, okay, it's constantly changing. So the one I'm gonna hold off on too. I'll save my capital for Monday and see what I get on Monday. And TLT, I'll wait for more a lineup on the daily as well with the weekly. Go from there. It was a huge sell-off today. I see Apple was trading up slightly, but Amazon took a hit. Let me show you what the options did real quick for Amazon. Where we at? Remember I showed you the prices yesterday. Look at what how the options responded to this down move. That's the thousands of % gain on the options. You look at the 3400 strike, which would have been a $200 move because Amazon closed at $35.99 on Thursday, yesterday. And right now it's at 7,236. Let me show you. This is the option chart right here. You see that? The contract on Thursday was 269. It went up to almost 10 grand. But again, that's a $200 move. It's a 7.5% move. And I didn't really get a signal on it, so. But just to show you how sometimes the options respond based on a move that was, unexpected. Most people probably thought Amazon would blow out earnings. And I'm not really sure what the report was, but price is everything. So if you see the market trading down, it couldn't have been favorable. Maybe they gave a negative outlook for the future. You know what I mean? And the market's responding to that. But if you were willing to lay $269 on a contract, it went up to $9,700 today. Closed at $7,236. So, but you guys have a good weekend. We'll take back up on Monday and see what we get. Until then, be safe. Thanks for listening.